Hi guys, this is Calculus Family. In this lesson, I'll be taking you through spherical coordinates problems. So we are going to convert rectangular and cylindrical coordinates into spherical coordinates. How do you do that? I have examples here to show you. But please visit our videos on cylindrical coordinates and also spherical coordinates explanation, how to derive the different conversion formulas. So for this one, let me give a throwback on spherical coordinates. So spherical coordinates can be compressed in terms of z, xy plane, right? I'll have my r here. I have my spatial radius called rho, and it makes an angle of phi, the z. So by using alternate angles, I have my phi here. So this is a relation, okay? So I simply have my r to equal to rho sine phi. I have my z to equal to rho phi. And what is phi itself? Phi itself is equal to the square root of what? R squared plus z squared. And don't forget that r squared is the same as what? S squared plus y squared plus z squared. So this is what? Rho, right? Now you can find rho, you can find your z, you can find your phi using equations. So now you ask yourself, what do I need when I'm considering spherical coordinates? I need three things, right? So I need what you call the rho, spatial radius. I need my theta, then I need my phi, like this, the spatial angle. How do I find my rho? Since this is rectangular, my rho is so simple. I'll have the square root of the squares of each of the components, because this is x, this is y, this is z, right? Or 4 all squared plus 15 out of 4 all squared plus negative 5 out of 2 squared. So what do you get? Punch this into your calculator and you are supposed to get 5. You punch it right. Okay. What about theta? Theta is actually a polar coordinate, right? Appearing in spherical coordinate doesn't change anything. It still remains tan inverse of y on x. Okay. What is my y? I have 15 out of 4, right? Over 5, 3 on 4, right? So over 4 cancels. I have tan inverse expression. I have 16 over 5 root. The answer is equal to 60 degrees, or we say pi on, right? So we now have theta, right? What's the next thing to find? Have We need to find rho, right? To find phi. To find phi, we can use, since we have our rho found, we can use our r and we can use our, okay, we have z, we can use this equation to find our phi. Okay. So we say that z is equal to rho cos our phi. You know z from here to be negative 5 out of 2, right? 85 out of 2, right? Is equal to my rho, which is equal to 5, which I found cosine of the expression phi, which I'm looking for. So what do? I divide through. I simply get negative 1 out of 5. So my phi is simply cos inverse of what's negative half. What is cos inverse of negative half? So cos inverse of negative 1 out of 2. That gives us a beautiful 120. So what is 120 divided by 8? You convert it from degrees to the pi radians for simplicity. So our phi is equal to 2 pi. Therefore, our spherical coordinate is simply given as rho, which is 5, comma theta, which is what? Pi on 3, as found, comma our phi, which is 2 pi. Have another problem here. So here it is cylindrical coordinate. You have to convert from cylindrical to spherical. So what do we do? Remember, we still need rho, comma theta, comma what? Phi. Our work is a little bit easier because we have theta. So before we start, we already have rho, comma pi on 3, right, comma phi. Then what do? We need rho, right? Rho, here we are going to convert from r to rho. Remember the relation between r and rho. So we said that r is equal to rho sine phi, right? R is equal to rho sine phi. Or let me say it this way. We can say that rho is equal to square root of what? R squared plus z squared. You should take note of that, because as I said, if you have square root of x squared plus y squared plus z squared, and this one is even from the triangle here. I drew z against xy. So you have r, rho, and z. So you can see the relation clearly. That our rho is simply the square root of r squared plus z squared. And that gives me square root of my r squared is what? 5 root 3 on 2 all squared, right? Plus my z, negative 5 on 2 all squared. And what am I getting for my rho? So carefully punch this one into the calculator and you should get very beautiful, huh? Just so the answer is perfectly good. So once you have rho to be 5, then you find 5, right? As usual, you have z equal to rho cos 5. So we have 5 which is equal to negative sine phi is equal to pi. So it's the same thing, 5 pi on. That is all I have for you in this lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe, share. You can drop a comment if you want these tutorials to be covered on different topics. Please do well to share your ideas also on the comment section.